This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. If you believe it, say it. You're gonna make it. Say it. If you believe it, say it. Yeah. This is my day.
Yes. Welcome to it. This is the Friday edition of Trending Essay right here on SABC3. It is the end of another week. Woohoo! The beginning of the weekend. Oh, and what a day to wrap up everything that's been trending on social media platforms. My name is Pabi Muloy. His name is Shaka Sisulu.
Hello.
She goes by the name of Connie Roberts. Hola, Nina Hasty. Seduction is in the shoulders. I've been saying this for years. That's a bit of this. Ah, you're winning. Okay. All right, so with that said, let the hashtag dissection begin. Shaka, what has been trending on your timeline?
Listen, there's so many things that have trended this week. And I wanted just to take the time out to reflect on a few of those particular hashtags. So the ones that didn't make it to the show, here is your opportunity. You're going to have a mini opportunity to be on the show. So we're going to listen, so we're going to talk about the Job Seekers Wednesday. We're going to talk about the STEM, the blower. And then we're going to talk about the tracksuit saga of, our athletes and the, yeah.
Okay. All right. Another one I'd like to add is University of Limpopo shootings.
Let's talk about that.
Can we talk about that too?
Important.
I want to hear.
I think that's very important. I don't think it's been covered enough everywhere. So let's try and get to that as well a little bit later on. Nina Hasty, what you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, so social media comedian. That's a real job. It's not a stand-up comedian, social media comedian. It's Friday, and we're going to wrap up this week.
I'm under an umbrella.
What's the shade?
No. Humor, marriage of gospel. And comedy, because gospel and hip hop is one of my favorite things. Anyway, South Africa's best
I can't
tenors.
tell if you were sarcastic.
I listen to
not.
gospel hip hop. It's my vibes.
vibe.
So one of South Africa's best tenors who's worked on numerous gospel projects, like the likes of Judith Puma, Ntokozo Mbambo, Kaya Mthethwa, and just to mention a few. He's also part of the TV show Gospel Classics.
Nice.
So he's well known in social media space as Mr. Ministry, but for his hilarious videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, he is the one and only
Thembinkosi Mangela will be
Thank
here.
you.
So that's quite exciting.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Thembinkosi
Mangela. Take your tongue, put it on the top of your palate and pull it out.
Thembinkosi Mangela.
Ngela, yeah.
Mangele.
Ngela. Yeah.
Ngela.
Tip of your palate, pull it.
Thembinkosi
Bongo.
Mangela.
So we are going to
That.
continue with our hashtags now. Siskuli and I have kind of combined our powers for this one.
Yes.
It's something that I know you're very, very passionate about.
Yes. My hashtag, our hashtag
Yeah.
is Sisters in Song. We are Sisters in Talk. It's Sisters in Song. This month has been about celebrating women, whether they're collaborating or not. Celebrating women, but mostly about women uniting as one for a specific cause, like the women of 1956. The month is coming to an end, and as we close it off, Joburg Theatre has put together a musical with legendary mamas and music icons.
Now, this is very exciting. It's a Joburg Theatre production in partnership with the Miriam Makeba Foundation. It happens this weekend, and we're going to hear about it from the sisters in song themselves. We are going to have Mama Dorothy Masuku on the line chatting to us. I mean, this is legendary. Okay?
Legends.
No? Have I got the right tune? Guys, I've
So,
been
at
talking.
Trending Essay on 3, that is how you can tag us on all your social media. Facebook, Instagram, Trending Essay. We'll be back in just a bit.
Thank you.
Ngela.
Ngela.
This is my day. This is my day.
I like that.
Make sure that you tag us on your Friday selfies as well. This is Trending SA, keeping you company until 1 o'clock here on SABC3. And it's all about the hashtags, the things that are trending on social media and beyond. So, Shaga, you had decided to discuss quite a few smolanyana, in a smolanyana way, big topics in a smolanyana way, no?
Yeah, okay. So, big buzzword for most of us right now, employment.
Sure.
Right? So jobs. And the question, of course, is, a lot of people say it's not so much that there aren't jobs, it's that there's a mismatch between the jobs that people want and the jobs that are available and so on. So there's always an interesting way to fix the problem, one of which is hashtag Job Seekers Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, and what it does is this hashtag kind of puts together people who are looking for employment on the one side and people who are looking for employees on the other side and matches them up.
Nice.
So you've got some tweets to show us of both sides, right?
Yes. Tweets like this. Look at that. Diploma in business management with 3 years work experience in finance and sales. Looking for a job.
Brilliant.
Please, right? So this
brilliant.
is the person. Then this one says, I have a degree in urban planning and desperately seeking a job or an internship, please
Why
help
is
me.
that the accent?
Because it's urban planning.
Nice. I like the idea.
All right, and then who's this one? Jenny Beanie says, I'm looking for a marketing team. Actually, this is someone who is an employer looking for a marketing team based in Pretoria, RT for awareness. And everybody RTs the heck out of it. And they match up in each other's DMs. Look at this. A company in Midrand needs 110 disabled individuals studying engineering for internships. Please email the following. What's really cool about this, right, is that we always, we not always, but there tends to be this whole kind of heaviness. Oh, social media, so evil. Oh, people are trolling each other. People are saying the wrong things all the time. And you know what? here we have an example of
Yeah.
why social media is just so damn awesome.
Oh, I just want to ask you though, what happens to the classifieds, the newspapers? Not everyone
Well,
is.
this is the thing. Does it
What
cut out
happens
that
to-
whole middle section?
What happens to everything where
movement? Yeah.
social media is concerned? It dies. Die, old world, die.
Really, Shaka?
Do you laugh? Do you
Who
laugh?
are you?
Go, okay.
I am so embarrassed. What's happening? Transylvania. Mwah.
But it
Well,
is-
it's great to see social media being used for positive change, but also seeing young people taking matters into their own hands. It's a very, very good thing. I encourage it. We have seen how young people are using innovative job-seeking means to get noticed. I'm reminded of Anthea Malwandle, who stood at the busy intersection, remember that, in Rosebank with a placard asking for a job, and she landed one, an interview at Sassel. Nice one, babe.
Excellent.
Nice one. She's not the only one. Others have done the same. Here are some examples. Nice one. It's genius.
Sure.
Would you be humiliated?
Hey, listen.
I'd be hot.
Well, our family used to sell balloons at the flea market on Sundays for things. There's no. You know what's embarrassing? Not having money to pay your bills.
Yes, yes.
There's no shame in taking
hustle.
a hustle to the next
Because-
level and just being humble about it. You know, people forget sometimes war knocks everybody out, and you'll have street sweepers and doctors and neuroscientists who are all earning the same amount of money. Just always treat people with respect. That's what I
Completely,
That's true.
completely,
Listen,
completely.
At the end of the day, as we all know, there's no romance without finance. So you got to
Correct.
get your hustle on.
gotta have a J-O-B if you wanna be with me.
All right.
No,
Okay,
they're
okay.
going on, but the rent.
Doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-dum.
It's Friday. I can
Guys,
sing
I
the whole
love
show.
you
Like,
Guys.
That's jazz.
From
wasn't
one,
even rehearsed.
from one song sung badly to another one, which is just them.
Sure.
You know, that's the part of the national anthem that most of you, if you're black, you don't know how to sing it.
Yeah, no, don't you?
I know.
But that's the part where if you're watching the rugby, that's the part that goes louder. Actually, the stem is what, right? The stem is both parts.
Yes, yes,
It's the
yes.
the
The Afrikaans and the English.
That's the stem.
Yes.
And it means what? The voice, the call.
The call.
The voice.
The stem.
It's like
Voice, is that a TV show?
It's like a TV show. Well, watching people sing, it's like a TV show. Anyway, the reason the stem was trending, okay, was because of a debate whether it should be removed from the national anthem or not removed, that the EFF introduced, and then, you know, they kind of let us know that this was one of their negotiation
Non-negotiables.
non-negotiables.
or tactics.
Remove your stem from the anthem.
Was it one of their
You must
coalition-
remove the stem.
For the
collision.
For the collision.
Collision.
Collusions.
Listen, okay, sorry, can I just say something? See, I have to say this more than once in life because maybe you missed it the last time. See, I go collision because I'm a professional impersonator of people. As a white person, do not go and imitate people whose English is not their first language because you are not a professional imitator of people. The end.
All right. What a lot of people don't really know about the stem and the removal of it is that you actually need 75% of parliament to remove it, which the EFF and the DA and the EFF and the ANC together don't have anyway. So anyway, so here's what some people on Twitter had to say about this thing. My wife and I will stand in line for Gavin Edwards' first CD. Well done, Bobby van Jaarsveld, the voice, the stem.
Oh, you guys,
we picked
the
up a
voice
tweet
is the one
about
from the
this
actual
stem,
TV
yeah.
show, Lolsies.
Anyway, Chantel's one says.
That
Zara
was
anthem.
really confusing.
Yeah, that had nothing to do
Equals
with what
five.
we're talking about.
That was so confusing.
Sometimes that happens on Twitter.
Okay, what does this one say?
South African anthem, 5 equals 5 national languages, 2 amazing writers from 2 very different backgrounds. Hashtag the stem calls for solidarity and freedom. Hashtag live it.
Yeah, whatever. I need to. Oh my God.
I just like that
And next
one.
one says,
Wait, there's so much
yes, please.
puke in my.
Yes,
Drop,
please.
yes, please! Exclamation mark. Drop hashtag destem from South Africa's national
National
anthem.
anthem.
Full stop. It's way beyond time. No full stop. If you don't get why hashtag destem is offensive to the majority of this country, you should not live here. It's that simple.
There are so many people, according to Twitter, who should not live here. It's like Twitter is like
Twitter's
Martin.
like-
Remember Martin, the TV series? It's like, get out! Get out! I don't like Twitter's like that. Like, get out of my house. I don't like what you're saying.
Twitter's also very easy to sit at home and go blah, 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 but come and say that to my face.
I have my personal opinion, right? And there are things that I participate in, things I don't participate in. But here's a question, just devil's advocate, right? So these kids who are growing up now, going to school now and learning the national anthem now, I'm talking about 6, 7, 8-year-olds now in 2016, who will learn through history, will learn through us as their family, what our country is and how it has come. Black, Indian, white,
Puerto
colored,
Rican, Haitian.
Puerto Rican, Haitian, whatever they listen to, every radio station. Is it so important like, how important is it to make this a sticking point for their sake? So we understand where we're coming from, I get you.
yes.
But I'm wondering, because, you know, I have a very, very young sibling who from the beginning has just like sung all the song from the beginning to his and all of his friends are. So I just wonder
And he's never sung gospel.
in the way we sang it.
All right, okay. You know what's nice about
It's
this
just
show?
a question, devil's advocate.
must
What
just say-
is your view on this? Tag us and give us your view.
That's fantastic. That's what I like about the show. Once
Yeah.
we get really deep part, we move on. And the next part, we cut us so deeply, which is the tracksuit. The tracksuit saga.
Yes, because there are a lot of things that we are cut very deeply
They
about.
need to cut it.
Very, very deeply.
Well,
And
they needed to cut it, and
Okay,
apparently there was a
too
lot of
deeply.
fabric to cut on the tracksuit.
let me get out of it.
And a lot of you people were really upset. Look at the tweets. Oh, look at that.
Same.
Why Team
There's
South Africa?
Roland. We went to
Why
school
Team South
together.
Africa were kitted out in Chinese takeaway? Oh, one of the sleazy Sunday
Roland
papers
is my friend. Look.
put that as a headline. Why Team South Africa were kitted out in Chinese takeaways, and then they went and did a whole expose, hurting us further, as if like the sight of our athletes. Look at that. That guy looks even bigger than I
Does
do.
look like he's dressed in a jiffy bag, let's be honest.
Right.
That's very bad.
Wait, don't wear the tracksuit.
I love the internet.
Can someone explain who got the tracksuit tender? Beep, beep.
So that is
Who
a
got
good
the keys to the
Who
tracksuit?
got the tracksuit tender? How does that
Who
work?
did get the tracksuit?
All right, so now the Minister of Sport was one of the people that also was not happy with the tracksuit. He says the tracksuit have no swag. Thank you very much. That's my friend. You know swag,
Yeah, but
Mr.
Shaka,
Razmataz.
how can the Minister of Sport then go, but isn't that's his department? Shouldn't he be handling this? How can he go, oh,
Well,
yeah, I
okay.
totally agree, guys. Like, yeah, that's bad. Shouldn't he be handling it?
I'm glad you asked me that question.
Why?
Nina. Because the Minister of Sport,
Mm-hmm.
right, does not determine what clothing SASCOC, which is the affiliation for that particular sporting code, does in terms of its procurement. So the Department of Sports gives some money to all of the different federations,
Right.
and then they are run independently, kind of like universities. They get money from the department, but
Like
they
a
are run
subsidy.
independently. Yes.
You know what, guys?
okay, I
you
get
know,
it.
there's worse tracksuits out there. No?
Well, you know, look.
On my floor.
We
Listen, I've
have
got-
we have a lot to discuss about this because I think it's an important thing. First of all, that point that you were making about SASCOC and the department is very important for us to differentiate the two.
yeah.
And it's also important to figure out like the impact of how our athletes look
What's the
on our
department called again?
athletes.
What's the-
SASCOC.
Sorry?
You guys are
really?
naughty. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have one of the creative directors and co-founders of Lokshan Culture, just to talk about fashion, to talk about clothing, to talk about how do we swag, how swag influences us,
How we feel.
and why they didn't get this.
Is he going to dress us, this guy? We'll be coming on our
You can
air
ask
show.
him that. This is Trending SA. We're coming back.
Right.
We're coming back.
This is my day. This is my day.
Welcome back. This is Trending SA, talking about all of the hashtags that we have talked about over the last few weeks and things that have caught our attention. So we were talking about our wonderful Olympians and the not so wonderful tracksuits that we sent them to Rio in. Lots and lots of questions. Why? How?
Babi, abantu
For their
abayibhaqi,
what?
babi. Are they really, really bad?
The tracksuits. Well, I heard one of the swimmers, I believe it was Leclos, who actually said, "Yeah, but I just don't feel. I don't feel confident."
I don't like these
Leclos. Checking the clothes.
I don't like this.
So on the line now we have Wandile Nzimande, who's a co-founder and creative director of Locks and Culture, on the line to talk about the tracksuit debacle. Wandile, welcome to our show.
Bobby, how you doing?
Very, very well, thank you. We're all here, Shaka, Kuli, and Nina. What did you make of the tracksuits? Like, were they really so bad?
You really want my honest opinion?
Yes.
What was so bad about them?
No, Joe. Like, firstly, Shaka will know exactly what I'm talking about because I know he spent most of his youth eating cereal and watching Ninja Turtles all day. That's what they look like.
They
Wow.
look like Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or like Shaga
what they
watching
look like.
Ninja Turtles.
Shaka watches Ninja Turtles
What
all
do you
day. He
mean?
still does. No, but honestly, they were horrible.
Yeah.
They were horrible. Like, you know, for me, you know, appearance is what gives you confidence.
Yes.
And when you are in that kind of environment, which, I mean, all those athletes are athletes, you know, and the one thing that becomes X factor, especially in the Olympics, is confidence.
Yeah.
And nothing else. So if you look at the Jamaican team, I mean, like, let's not even go there. That swag, that fashion, it's amazing, you know. Even the British didn't look too bad, but
Yeah.
South Africa, no way. No way.
Wanza, I want to
Like,
ask you, what did you hate about them? What did you dislike about them?
Firstly, Mashwabanas from the 90s.
Ah.
They took us to Mashwabana days. Those pants are like so baggy, like they look like they're linen, you know what I mean?
Because we're in a skinny jean era. How are you going to come with this like baggy look?
Is it not like
100%.
a fashion forward one day? They're like, don't you know about the oversized swag? That's what like the Ben 10s are saying.
It's more like Back to the Future than if it's forward. It's like
So-
a bad Back to the Future. In fact, you know, people can go on right now on our social platforms because I got annoyed and I was like, I gave the challenge to the team and I've designed a few things to say, come South Africa, let's talk about it. What do you think? In fact, what would you do? Because for me, talking about it actually it won't help. Fashion is about, can I wear it? Do I like it?
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I mean? And I don't know who 361 degrees is. I don't know what 10 given, but it's very clear that there was very
Well, it's
little
clear
thought.
that 361 degrees was 1 degree over. So, Wendy, sorry, I cut you off, actually. Carry on.
No, Wandy, actually, let me cut you off and just say, are you not just bitter that you didn't get the tender to supply these tracksuits?
My man, you know I'm competitive. Of course I'm bitter. Of course
love your
I'm bitter.
honesty.
In fact, I had the Sunday papers calling me, finding out, so what are we going to do about it? I said, I'm not waiting for a tender. I'm going to walk in with our design.
Wow.
Yes!
But tell me, Wandi, do you think it's what is it? Is it a cost thing? Why did they not come to someone like you, for example?
The key thing about fashion, right? Like, for example, we are in spring right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We designed our spring and summer range already last year. We're already talking about winter, what's going to happen next year.
Yeah.
The success of most fashion brands are getting it right, if you know what I mean. Now, I can already see there was very little planning here. And it was,
Someone suggested
You
that.
were saying that.
Yeah.
That like
it
suddenly
was very
after
little
every 4
planning.
years we're
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Olympics again.
Oh my gosh.
Damn Olympics.
How many people are there?
Yeah.
Bro, but do you know what's funny, right? Let me tell you what's funny. There's going to be a public indaba via Sescock and Brent SA to address this matter. And
Why are we
why
wasting time?
Why is there always an indaba when something we know what's wrong? We know what's wrong.
Just do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, if we go to the previous segment, I'm sure on jobseekers.com we can find out somebody that is a planner.
They shouldn't have an indaba. In fact, what I would do is to have a battle amongst all the fashion ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, what are you going to do that's different, Angel?
Different, just to make them look good. That's it. It's not a heavy thing. That's what it is. Tracksuits are like the most basic, simple items. And how do you mess up? It's like messing up
A sock.
a jam sandwich.
Exactly.
Well, listen, Wandi, it's
Exactly.
been great to
A
talk
sock.
to you. Thank you very much for coming in and giving us like an insider view on how this all works. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Thanks,
Angel.
Wendy.
All right.
You know how to make socks?
Well, my point was
It's the
is
most
that
difficult
it's
thing
very
to make a sock. If you crochet them, my aunt just made one.
I don't know what deviation we just took, but my GPS is like, I don't know what songs. UL shootings, the University of Limpopo. I think it's something that we have to talk about. So we're going to discuss socks, evidently, in that break, and then we're going to come back and talk about this after a student from the University of Limpopo was shot at his off-campus residence on Saturday night. Like, it's quite scary
There's
because
campus control.
yeah, in the middle of the night, you wake up to go to the bathroom. As you leave your room, there's just some thug outside with a gun, shoots you, but takes nothing, right?
That's dodgy.
And
takes
that's
his revenge.
kind of how the story was reported.
No, what I really found shocking was that this is the third shooting this year at the same campus. Tweeps took to Twitter to share some of their personal experiences on their campus, and as far as their safety being compromised was concerned, let's just, it says, this is not the first time UL shootings happen. Another year, a student got shot at res in broad daylight with everyone watching.
So this is not a new thing. And the cops are doing what? Nothing.
No, this is not a new thing. There's some more tweets here. I wish universities can prioritize student safety like they prioritize us.
Where was
MPs.
campus
Your
control?
UL shootings. Sure. Imagine your parents welcoming back a corpse instead of a graduate. Stop these endless safety campaigns and find us a safe place to study, I guess. Sure. Hashtag UL shootings. Please keep the University of Limpopo in your prayers, guys. Sad face. Hashtag UL
You know, I tweeted about this a couple of days ago, and people were saying, you know, it's so sad. Like, our cousins are there, if they're Gautengers or whatever. And just the level of disregard for safety. Like, this is the future of our country. These are, and like, regardless of, these are human beings who are just going to study, and there's nothing being done. So we're going to speak to someone, I believe, from the SRC, and his name is Given, and he's going to give us a little bit of an insight as to what's happening on the ground over there. So, Given, welcome to our show. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Given. You're on TV.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. How are you, brother?
I'm good.
Good. All right. So tell us, what is the latest with the investigations that are happening there? Have there been any arrests?
No, as we know, the police, they are sometimes useless.
Yeah.
They never find the perpetrators. Unless the community itself finds the person. But as for the police, they are just a useless state organ.
So as the president of the SRC there at the University of Limpopo, Ndate Given, how, I mean, obviously we're hearing what we're hearing, ne? But
To
how...
correct you, the deputy.
The deputy, Askis, I gave you a promotion there by mistake. But listen, how serious is the issue of safety and security on campus?
The issue of safety and security on campus is stable. The problem is outside the university.
Okay. So if you're what, on off-campus residency, there are issues, ne?
The issue is off-campus residency.
I don't understand though, because that's part of res.
Yeah.
That's part of the campus. So why is there less campus control there?
It's a tribunal, and majority is people who build the rooms at the back of their houses.
But is it part of
So-
the university?
No, it's a private residence, so
Digs.
university
Yeah.
doesn't have a jurisdiction to.
I don't know what.
But
Good
I
security
think
there.
the point is wherever the students are, wherever citizens of our country are, we need to be protected. Listen, Given, thank you very much for taking time to talk to us today.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
all the
You
best.
see, this is why the students marched to Mankweng
Wawan?
SAPS, the police station, to deliver a memorandum of demands, which would include visible policing around all of the hotspots. In fact, even the word hotspot bothers me. Because there's so many places where you're driving, it says hijacking hotspot. Do you remember what UCT said at the beginning of the year when there was a rapist running around and it started saying, hey, avoid that place, it's a rapist hotspot?
Why not arrest that rapist?
Exactly. Why not ensure the
please,
safety and
If
security
you
of
are
people?
a student, at that campus, living off, just tweet us and keep us up to date, please. We need to understand where everything is. If there's certain meetings that were promised to happen have actually happened, and let us also be a mouthpiece for you. We're going to move on to our next topic now.
I just want to
There
say,
is
though,
so much
speedy
to get
recovery,
through.
though, for that young
Oh,
student who was
absolutely.
shot.
Of course. It goes without saying. Absolutely. Thank you, Siskuli. Okay, so celebrating our sisters in song, our
Yes.
mothers in song, our legends in song. And Sisters in Song is a great show that's going to be happening this weekend, right?
Yes. As you know, my angel, Babs, I always say that we must celebrate the real stars of the nation, the real legends of our time. So this weekend, it's going down. Legends are on stage, baby. But before we talk about that, I want us to remind those watching about the phenomenal legacies these women are leaving for our country. On the phone, we have Mom Dorothy Masuku. Morning, Mommy. How are you?
Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it, but kuthiwa udiniwe.
Where was
Mommy, please take us back to the 1950s when your song began being so popular. Can you give us a little song?
Yeah. So that I've written very, very crazy songs in my life. Mm-hmm. My songs they're still crazy up to now.
Wow.
Because Unontokolo is still a hit. Upatapata is still a hit. Abo Into Yami, Into Zenjaro. So in those years, for 51, 52, I was like the young Brenda.
Yes. I love what you say when you say that you are crazy.
First into is the meaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom Dorothy. Sorry.
Kuluma Mano, it's about you. Tell us more.
Khona manje abantwana laba bacula into zakhona mina personally angizizwa ukuthi bathini.
Yeah, nam man bazwa.
Yabo.
But you know, I like the fact that you say that you were seeing crazy things. Craziness, yaphela mamam. Oh, I don't.
Mom Dorothy, what can people expect from Sisters in Song?
Yeah?
Mom Dorothy, this is Nina speaking. Tell us, what can people expect from Sisters of Song?
No, on Sunday, expect some very hot kind of music.
Nice.
I won't be doing a lot of copyrights,
Right.
but I'm going to remind people of the days when Johannesburg or South Africa music was hot, like piri-piri.
Lovely.
You know?
Mom Dorothy, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. This is Babi Muloy. We just appreciate you. We love you so much.
So much.
And
Thank you so much.
we hope that the shows on Sunday at the Joburg Theatre are completely sold out and you feel the love that the country has for you.
Thank you so much.
Siyabonga, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring us.
Whew, so
Okay.
much on the show today, right? So when you return, it's all about laughter with Mr. Ministry. Amen.
This is my day. This is my day.
Welcome back. It is the Friday edition of Trending SA here on SABC3. Shaka, Babi, Guli, and Nina.
Present.
Present. And now we are joined by Tembinkosi Manqele, better known as Mr. Ministry. Hallelujah today. Isolo, we saw you. It is a phenomenon, you know, when you get on social media and you make these videos and people love them, and he is one of those. He's a social media comedian. So, do you want to chat to him, Nina?
Yes. Yes. Not only is our social media celebrity an internet comedian, but also a gospel singer. So I have to distinct these things because I'm a comedian. I think you're an internet comedian. I mean, unless you do stand-up comedy.
No, I don't do stand-up comedy.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to carry on with your story.
Oh, he's just an
I'm just an entertainer.
You're an
I'm not a-
entertainer.
Do they impose that title on you of comedian?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because honestly, I'm not.
But an entertainer is higher up in the food chain than a comedian, right?
Is it? Okay. Okay.
No, that's not true.
I need to get a word for
so
it
Timmy
then.
Kosi is a highly sought-after backing vocalist and session musician in the gospel music arena, and that's what he's always been popular for. But one day, he posted a funny video about how religious guys hit on girls, and then boom, the video went viral. We have a video here for you.
Sorry ngane sisi. Bengisacela nje ithuba bangengikhulume nawe kafushane nje. Kunendaba bengisafuna nje ukuyidlulisela la ngakuwena evutha enhlizweni yami. Ngizobonga ithuba. Ithuba ngiphelwa nasisi uba ngengikhulume nawe kafushane nje. Ngizolibonga nje ithuba ngendlela eyisimanga. Ngoba ngiyazi baningi bebedinga leli ithuba kodwa batholanga. Kodwa nakhetha ukuba uliphe mina. Ngizolibonga nje ithuba sisi. Angiphelwa ukuba ngengikhulume nawe. Ngoba baningi badinga ithuba kodwa batholanga. Baningi badinga ithuba kuseni kodwa batholanga. Kunabadinga ithuba emini kodwa batholanga. Kunabadinga ithuba ebusuku kodwa batholanga. Ngizobonga ithuba nje.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's unbelievable.
Very nice.
So how do your fellow church mates sort of take your videos? Or what are their reactions to you and your videos?
Well, some of them it doesn't sit well, but well, I grew up in church, so I grew up in church. My father is a pastor, so I always see these brothers misrepresenting us, you know. But it doesn't get to me because it's something I grew up with,
Exactly.
so it doesn't get to me at all.
Okay, so who is Tembinkosi Mandela? Who are you?
Well, Tembinkosi, okay, I'm from KZN, KwaZulu, a place called Emandeni. Well, I moved to Johannesburg for music. I love music, so I'm a tenor, I'm a singer also. That's...
Give us a line. Give
us
us
a
your
line,
favorite
Budam, please.
hymn,
A line.
your favorite, yeah.
Please, Budam. Woohoo!
What do you want me to say?
Wow.
Hey, thank you for having me on the show.
Wow, okay.
More videos?
Yeah, we've got some more videos. We've got
You are our first freestyle.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
No. As in, never done before.
All right, we've got another
Liar.
video here. This video is called
You
Umlilo.
need to cut. You need to cut it.
Liar.
Sekuphela inyanga ngilamba ngizula ngifuna amandla okwenza album. Manje mntaka babulalele uyazibuza ukuthi ngabe nengoma imnandi yena. Abasana bayazizwela ukuthi lesigubhu siyashisa. Abasana bayazizwela ukuthi lesigubhu siyashisa. Uzongiresista kanjani uma sengifikile?
Oh, wow.
Senjani la isigubhu siyashisa. Siyafutha.
Oh.
Manje bathandekayo ngiyabathanda abafana be-big nails uma bese befikile bethi hey nkosi yami sokuthi umlilo
Uzunga hood.
And a lot of people think house music is gospel, though. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
So tell me something. How do you deal with people that are offended by your comedy? Because it's a very sensitive space. Religion and comedy is something that not everybody might understand. So a lot of people get offended. How do you deal with the offense that is taken?
It's quite hard. It's hard because especially from where I come from, in KZN, people are very religious. They are very religious, but I guess I need to spread the good news through social media. And people don't go to churches anymore, especially young people. They don't go to church anymore.
Yeah, because people in church are always fighting.
Yes, they're always fighting over positions.
Do you know
and
what
stuff.
I mean? It's
So-
like supposed to be a reverent place of God, of
Yeah.
worship.
It's like a political party.
Yeah, so we need to spread the good news to the young people. So
I like
don't think
that.
the Four Walls is doing a good job. So we need to go out there and spread the good news. So we need to give them what they know.
Go to the people.
Go to the people,
I love that.
yes.
I love that. People that they can relate to. I stop looking at Papi, I'm talking to you. People that they
I'm
can
looking
relate
at
to.
you.
No, she can't relate to you, obviously. Listen, guys, I want to show you guys my favorite video
Yes.
of Mr. Ministry. Check this
Show
out.
us, Mr. Collision. Hey, with the braids.
Really? What is this, Judith?
What's going on now?
What are you doing?
What was going on there?
Yeah, what is happening?
And that was Yusuf
What,
Kumar.
you
There
were
was
walking
Judith.
and you decided to sit on the
Yeah,
floor?
I just decided to sit on the floor. We were traveling, actually, we were traveling to Bloemfontein. For a
And
gig.
you didn't have money to go to the next place, is that it?
Well, I did have mine. I just thought of something crazy. I just sat down there.
I love how you're like, oh, no, I did.
I did have money.
No,
Twisted.
okay, take
I'm
this.
blessed.
What is that all about?
So, I always think people are lazy. Some people are lazy. People just sit there and beg. People don't want to work anymore. I just think people in South Africa don't want to work. You know, I think people should wake up and go and start something, do something, even if it's small. Try something. Stop sitting there and begging people for money.
But you got money. I mean, how is that going to teach them not to beg?
How is it going to teach them?
Yeah, because you got money.
So this is just comedy, just to show people what is happening out there.
Right, so let's look at the one where you've been pulled over. But traffic cops.
And giving them
Police
money.
officer? Police officer, do you understand that you're stopping a man of God from driving on this road?
Hello.
Do you understand that you are stopping a man of God? The man has been called to spread the good news. A man of the hour. Do you understand, police officer, that you are stopping a man of God? I know these tires are finished. This disc has expired. This is just a temporary position. I beg you and I urge you or I implore you to see beyond. God has got a better plan for my life. This is not where I am. This is not who I am. I understand situation. This is the situation. Wipers are finished. My tires are finished. My windshield is messed up. I do understand that, but this is just a temporary position. God has got a better plan for my life. God has got a better plan for my life. God has got a benefit for me. God has got a how is 63 for me.
Listen, I mean, how do you find that people after watching your videos suddenly turn to God? It's like, are your videos like a Damascus experience?
I think what I've experienced, people try to run away from church. But when they see my videos, they think, okay, so we can actually go to church and laugh and have fun in church. So
Like
let's go
that.
back to church.
I like that.
So tell us about your new character, Manjongo.
Oh, Manjongo.
Manjongo. What does that mean?
Manjongo. Njongo is a surname.
Okay.
So Manjongo.
Wait,
Okay.
you've got a female character that you play.
Yeah, I'm
You're a lady.
actually busy right now putting together something, a DVD for people. People have been asking me where they're gonna get my material, so I'm putting together some
Let's have a
stuff for
look
them
at
now.
that.
Okay, so you can catch more of Mr. Ministry and Manjongo on Instagram and Facebook. When we return, it is all about our next trending topics. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Nice
for
one.
having me.
Thank you.
Take them back to church.
You can go back to church.
No.
This is my day. This is my day.
Cut it. What?
Is that our only song on our playlist? We need more songs. Maybe you
Playlist.
you can tweet us at TrendingSA on 3 with more songs we must have on our playlist.
Please.
Because we need more lyrics, we need more songs, we need more swag.
I like the fact that you played this one yesterday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Guess where I stuck us on the Kauai.
All right, that's all we can afford because we have to pay for these things when we play them.
That's true.
Welcome back to Trending SA on SABC3. All right, we're loving all of your posts about the show. Please keep tagging us, keep letting us know what's on your mind. And also, if you ever miss a show, you must catch up on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Trending SA, SABC3. What a week it has been, you
Yo,
guys.
guys.
I'm just happy that we came back to work because then I got to see you guys.
Guys, though.
It's been cool, right? It's been nice being back. It felt like a year.
I did.
It felt like a very long
But
time.
isn't it happening again next week?
I was about to say I have bad news. Newses.
I feel
Don't
like
tell
Charlie,
them.
you know, in that Charlie's Angels,
It's
where
even
like
bad news.
where they kidnap him and he's away from his angels.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels, we're the
Charlie's
Angels, and
Angels.
there's Vishaga's Angels.
Yeah.
It's a little bit patriarchal.
No, I
a
just
tad.
felt like him when he was like kidnapped, and then you know
I
they
thought
rescued
Charlie
him.
was. Oh no, Charlie was a guy. Hey.
Charlie was a guy.
Charlie was also a perfume.
Charlie.
Yes.
Do you remember though, Charlie? So I used
Charlie.
to have a job.
Charlie,
It was.
I used
Charlie.
I worked at. I've had a couple of jobs when I was at school, primary school, high school.
Primary school.
I worked in a hardware store in primary school in Center 5, so that I could buy Charlie Red because all the other girls at school had Charlie Red.
And actually, Charlie's also a code name for cocaine.
Wow, thanks Shaga for taking the vibrations lower.
That's Shaga.
Why am I like that?
hurt
Why do I know these things?
Who hurt you, Shaga?
Why are you this way? Apart from going to Sisters in Song, which I really want
I'm going to watch
go see.
Kabolina's new film.
Yes.
That's
yes.
the thing.
I'm going to Questa's jam this entire weekend, the 3-day jam.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's so
like
many things
this.
happening
What do
this
you mean?
week.
Why am I-
I'm joking now, I'm joking.
I'm going to have a good time there.
There's a lot of things. There's a basketball thing.
Yes.
There's a basketball thing.
Well
Basketball
saved.
thing?
Well saved. Well, there's a basketball competition around the whole of Johannesburg.
Nice.
The
In
one-on-one
Brampton,
basketball,
Soweto,
right?
like all around then there's like a DJ battle. There's like, I'm like,
What's
I'm
the
excited.
slam dunk one?
I am staying in bed
Are you staying in bed?
to preserve this.
Gotta get your beauty sleep.
You guys can go and do your...
Is that the tip?
It's because you can't
Lots of
go out
sleep.
during the day, right?
Why?
'Cause
Oh, she's a vampire! Oh my gosh, that's so clever.
So I will be in my coffin. You are more than welcome to come over.
Did you ever watch that vampire movie with David Bowie?
No.
The Hunger or something?
No, but I did like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Dracul.
I really liked Interview with a Vampire.
Interview with a Vampire,
It was
stunning.
really nice because they gave a vampire such personality.
How hot were those
They were
men? About Brad Pitt, about Tom Cruise.
Well, that's not what I was checking for, but okay.
Yeah.
Nothing
I'll
wrong
be
with that.
working.
Yeah.
That's-
Are you
working.
working?
I just work.
Twerk.
Listen, we wish you not a Merry Christmas, but a splendid weekend.
Can we not sing?
Of course, Christmas. I mean,
It feels like
cricket
Christmas
is back
'cause we're
on
gone.
Saturday. I'm sorry. Cricket is back, so we'll only
Yeah.
be back on your screens on Thursday. But it'll be Spring Day, so maybe we'll play that Spring Day game where we'll chuck water on each other.
I'm going to wear a bikini, a floral bikini.
Goody's gonna wear a bikini, a floral bikini.
I'm gonna wear. Nah, whatever.
Wear what you want.
Don't wear it.
Wear what you want.
Wear a mankini, Shaga. I dare you.
nutshell, my
In a
sweet
nutshell,
darling
yeah.
friends,
Don't
we'll see you
encourage
in spring. Can you
Oh,
believe it?
yes.
Lots
See you in
of love.
spring.
Look after yourselves. Look after each other. And also, if you don't, then make sure that you upload all those pictures so we can see them. We love you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Here's to the freaking weekend.
I'll not drink to that.
I'll not drink to that.
This is my